Guys, I just wanted to do a really quick yard update for June. The yard's such a mess right now because I had to move a lot of stuff to build my fence, which I'll show you in a minute. But this is my fig tree. This my Italian neighbor gave to me. It is growing wonderfully. He told me to only let 3 stalks come up though, so I just pulled a bunch out. I guess he said don't let it waste energy, it'll turn into a bush and you won't get any figs. It's rare to get figs here anyway because I'm in Pennsylvania and they're kind of tropical, but you know, he's gotten them, so we'll try. It got this big last year, so that's pretty good. I'm going to cut those dead stalks down. That's my monster bleeding heart, which is almost done blooming. And as soon as it's done blooming, I think I'm going to trim it back a little bit, like right here, because it's overtaking my beauty bush, which is about to put out its flowers. They have pretty little pink flowers that turn into purple berries. And it's supposed to keep away mosquitoes, which is a plus. This little hosta that I moved here because it was being buried under the bleeding heart. It looks a little sad right now, but hopefully it'll come back. Look at all those weeds. I gotta do some weeding. It's bad. It's bad right now. This is my woodland poppy. I love this thing because look at those cute seed pods. And I just think this is really pretty. It's still sending up new shoots. I don't know how long it'll bloom. It usually is only a spring bloomer. Here's some clover that I'm going to pull out right now. My hardy geranium. I really like this one because it has like red veining in the flowers. I think it's really pretty. And this will bloom all summer. Just keep cutting it back a little bit so it doesn't, because it's getting huge and leggy. But that's okay. It fills in there nicely. I don't like to see soil, so my clematis, which is overtaking the trellis this year, which is cool. This is the biggest it's ever grown. There's 2 down in there. I think this is one variety and this is the other. I used to have the tags. I no longer have them. They disappeared. Some volunteer cosmos. There's one there and one there. And huge daylily that needs dividing. I might get rid of this, or I don't know. I'm kind of over it. I forget what this is called. I think woodruff. It's a ground cover, but it has really cute pink or white flowers. But I'd done this a little earlier, it had flowers all over it. I like it a lot. Here's my mountain laurel with its few blooms. Bailey keeps going back there to lay in the mud, so he keeps disturbing it. He digs. So that might not stay there. I might move that so he can have the whole spot. Japanese painted fern. And I'll show you the orchids that are out here. This is one of the ones I got at Phipps Maydays. I repotted it into a clay pot. I like clay, especially here. It's windy. They don't fall over. The only thing I'm a little concerned about on this one is this nastiness right here. Let's see if it'll focus. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's spreading, and it feels like not mushy. It's hard, so maybe it just got damaged. But I'm keeping an eye on that. New growth. It's good. It looks good though. I only have a few moved out here because we've had some really weird weather. This guy looks happy. I think this is a Dontonia, Yellow Parade Alpine. My Dendrobium Love Memory Fizz with all its new growth. And this Dendrobium, I forget what this one's called. Frosty Dawn Yen. But this one is really cool because see, it's really sunny. Let's see if I can show you. It has black fuzz on the pseudobulbs. I don't know if you can see. There. I thought it was really cool, and I got 3 out of season blooms. This one's about to open. Looks like it's going to be white with a yellow throat in there, but I don't want to mess with it too much. Oh, I almost knocked one over. My giant cymbidium, who has been falling out of its pot 3 times. I just put something heavy in the bottom, so hopefully it'll stay in there. These are my 2 dendrobiums I got from Trader Joe's. This one's doing good. Lots of new. This is a new cane, so it looks like it's doing good. Fix that leaf. I just knocked it over. And this one has 1 new growth at the bottom, but it has a kiki. And this weird thing, I thought it was going to be a kiki. Oh, it has 3 blooms, but I don't know if you can see that. That looks like a root. Let's see if I can. I'm sorry guys, it's not focusing. It's too sunny. I don't know if you can. There we go. I think it didn't know what it wanted to be. So I don't know what's going to happen with it. So I'm just waiting and seeing. I'll just move up here. This is my big ficus that I move outside for the summer. Looks good. A little bit of sunburn, but that's normal. I don't really have a place to acclimate it. This is one of my planters that I'm way behind on. I put some black sweet potato vine and I'm going to put this in there, Calibrachoa. I thought these were really pretty. Half off at Walmart. See? But I was like, I don't know why they're half off, but whatever. And Cannabulb. This is a different fig. This is a Turkish fig. This one comes in the winter. I just chopped the top off because I didn't want it getting any taller. I wanted it to branch, which it started to. But it also put out this. So I'm debating whether I want to get rid of that. So this is a little Japanese maple that I just bought. But I have no idea where it's going to go, so it's living there at the moment. Mess. My strawberry planter, which is doing well. I already got some strawberries off of it. I have to be careful because the birds, this is a wonky one, the birds have found it. So they've eaten a couple, or eaten bites of a couple. Another planter, the Cannabulb. This one's doing a bit better. I got some flowers on my sweet potato vine, and I'm going to put this in there and pull all those weeds out. That's it. Oh, I guess that's it for the patio. Oh, I've got a couple. My mom calls these ice flowers. What are they? Portulaca. And that's a dahlia bulb I had to throw in there since I had to move a bunch of stuff. There you can see part of the fortress, as I like to call it. It goes all the way up there. It's a lot of fence. I like it. I feel secure that my dog's safe. But I'll go down here. That's a zinnia, Lenten rose, another Cosmo. I think that's a dahlia bulb. Another Cosmo, and have a lot. My neighbor has Japanese maples, and there's a lot of little baby ones popping up everywhere. Salvia. I have no idea what this is, but my mom's friend gave it to me. Butterfly bush. Those are gladiolus bulbs. Here's a lilac I had to move. This giant thing. for the fence. I don't know if it's going to stay here, but it's here for now. I just had to find it a spot. Lots of weeds. These are my foxglove. I started from seed 2 years ago, and this is the first year they're blooming. I think there's 2 in there, but this is my favorite because it's pink and it has little spotted throats. This other one is white, and it has a little bit of yellow spotting, and they start off yellow. But I like the pink one the best. But it's huge. Guess this my neighbor gave me. She said she didn't know what the name of it is. I think it might be Spirea. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. She said it's a butterfly plant. It's huge. And this is my Madeira bee balm. I think that's a coneflower, or it's black-eyed Susan. Another Cosmo. I have a bunch of these irises that I got this year. People have given me sections of different colors. My false indigo, which has bloomed and now it's making the seed pods, which is part of my favorite thing. Another volunteer Cosmo. All this is bee balm. That's a spiderwort. This is, I think it's called Veronica. And bee balm. This is another fig tree. This is my hydrangea. This probably has to go too. Has to move. Because this is now our ramp, which I had to reseed. So that's the new gate with the new fencing. I'll walk up here to my garden. Hopefully have enough memory. Sorry guys for the shakiness. My peach tree, which is looking good. I think all the peaches fell off though. That's okay, it's new. I just planted it last fall. And there's my garden. There's my puppy under the little Miss Kim lilac. It's up in this corner because I usually love lilacs, but the smell of this one is nauseating. To me anyway. He seems to like it. Here's all my, look at this blueberry bush. Insane! I can't wait. Black raspberries. They're coming along. More black raspberries. That's a bunch of stuff I have to do today. These are sugar snap peas. I gotta tie them up. Cucumbers are gonna go over there, like along the fence. These are peppers, all kinds of hot peppers. My tomato plants. There's one of each variety except for the 2 back in tomato cages are Matt's Wild Cherry. They're little tiny cherry tomatoes. They're delicious. But they're getting big, so I need to tie them. I didn't last year. I was late last year and they ended up snapping off because they got too heavy. So I'm trying to beat that this year. We have to put my gate back on too because fence. And I have random stuff out here. This was a rose bush that died. Marigolds. There's some garlic. Here's another little baby black walnut. Gooseberry bush, rhubarb. Another black walnut. Lavender. More lavender. Another black walnut. See, they're everywhere. There's 2 in there too. Another black walnut. Gooseberries. Okay, I'll spin around. So, this is going to be my problem area this year. I had like little lilacs. This is one I had to move for the fence. Brian's been working on this. He's skinning the shed in old pallets, which is going to look cool. There's the door. But it's a big job. This. Because I can't, one, it's a hill. Two, I kind of want stuff to grow tall because my neighbors are up on the hill and I wanted a little bit more privacy than my fence provides. But it's right here. This is a Rose of Sharon. Volunteer cosmos. I stuck a bunch of these up here because they were being ripped out. That's a little lilac. Cosmos. My rhododendron I had to move, which looks watered, needs watered. More cosmos. Another Rose of Sharon. This is another daylily. More cosmos. They're so pretty. They get big too, so they might stay up here for this year, depending on what I do. This is spiderwort. Here's the flowers. This one's been here for 2 years, so it's great. Here's another lilac. I split a big lilac into a bunch of little ones because I was going to do a border in them, but we did the fence instead. There's a dahlia bulb. Couple little arborvitae. This is a mess. There's a yarrow. That's a lilac. This is a mock orange. This is one of my favorites. Hopefully it'll get big. Has beautiful white flowers in the spring, which looks like it's being eaten by something. I have to come check it out. But it has white flowers that smell like oranges. So I like that. And another lilac. Okay, I'm going to pause you here so we can go around the front. I'm going to start you here because I wanted to show you my project this past weekend was this little walkway. Because that big lilac used to be right in the middle here. And we put the fence all the way down there. There's reasons, but I'll just say that. But this was a lot of work. Which I'm not sure I did it right, but it is what it is. It's in. You know, they're really muddy right now, but these are blue and these are purple, and it looks really pretty. Another Cosmo. But I'm going to put these guys in between the rocks. This is Irish moss, and this is Corsican mint, which is supposed to be able to hold up to you walking on it, but it smells like mint. I can smell it right now just from me brushing it. So I figured that would be cool to plant there so you walk on it and it smells like mint. We had to build these steps. Oops, sorry, fuzzy. My little pot of catmint. Some more cosmos. Shut the gate because the doggy's in the back. Okay. My ugly trees. I don't know. I just like something with more interest. This, I tore out everything that was in here and put some zinnias. And this is a volunteer little guy. And there's some cosmos growing in there. And this is monkshood that my mom's friend gave me. It's not looking too hot, but I just transplanted it, so we'll see. And that's another black walnut. And this is what I wanted to show you guys. These are my yellow primroses starting to bloom. When they start, like, this is just an early showing, but when they're really in bloom, this will be like a yellow carpet. And I have a hibiscus right there, so when these are done, that's ready to bloom. And there's some more cosmos in the back. They went everywhere. Okay, my peony.